the vibe. Welcome to Easy Weekend.
It's Easy Weekends.
Cats can't see me. All right. Welcome back. It's a sit down. You got Easy. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, and all that good stuff. And thank you for joining us. Today, we've got ATG in the building.
Yeah, ATG here.
Say it again.
I said ATG in the building.
What brings you to the sit down this afternoon, sir?
Well, I just put on my first single as an artist. It's called Outside. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere. YouTube.
Where you from?
From Detroit.
Originally?
Yeah.
What brings you to the city?
I got to see the Big Apple.
Oh, is it your first time?
No, I've been here a few times, but first time doing music stuff here.
Got you. So how long have you been doing music?
Just 12 years.
Just? I mean, that's a pretty long time.
Hey, they say it takes you 10 years to get good at something.
That is true. How would you describe your music?
How would I describe my music? So it's like dark fantasy combined with hip hop. So Game of Thrones and hip hop in a blender. That's how I describe it.
I'm interested. I like how that sounds. I was a big Game of Thrones fan when it was on. Why is that the genre you're going after?
So I was kind of inspired by great artists like Kanye West, The Weeknd. So what they do is they have one idea and they base their whole album around it. So I just felt like it would be cool to do something medieval for my first album. Because I feel like that's timeless. Like folklore is timeless. We remember it after thousands of years. It's still in all of our memories. So that's what I want to do. Like that.
Who are some of the artists that you're listening to for inspiration currently?
Pluto. I mean, in terms of rap, Pluto is the best. Like his deliveries is amazing. I'm a big fan of Future. Mozart, I know it's different, but I'm a producer, so I listen to Mozart to inspire myself.
How did you get into producing?
Well, I think I'm just born a creative, so my real talent is, it's not music. I can just learn. I know how to learn. So I just put my mind to, why don't I try music? Well, because I feel like with music, it's the only art form where you can go to a different world. Like, they actually did studies on it. Music activates your emotions, like, to no other degree. Like, even film it doesn't have the same effect as music. So I wanted to do music because I want to create, everything I do is to make you go to a new world. So I want to give people that escape. It's like 2 minutes, you're in a different world.
Well, what is the world that you're trying to paint for them? Because you started off with the dark fantasy, so I feel like you're painting a picture of darkness, or what is it, the picture that you're painting?
Well, it's crazy. So when I started off, I was playing a character, but then I realized I was really chronicling my life story. And what is the story, you may ask? It's so what is outside? What does it mean? It means, do you want to be constrained by what people want you to be, or do you want to decide for yourself? So when I say you're on the inside, you're following the rules. Or do you want to go to the outside? You want to break the rules. So this is like the start of that story. Do you want to become your own person?
And that's what you're giving people?
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
You talked about the single. Is there a project behind it?
Yeah, we're going to put out an EP in probably 60 days.
What, do you know the name of it yet?
Yeah, it's got a simple name, The Outsider EP.
Why?
Because it's to all the people, you had to start out as an outsider, become that big person. So that's why I want to go with the Outsider EP.
Why do you feel you have to be an outsider first?
Because if you follow the crowd, how can you lead someone? You're following the rules. You're following someone. You can't lead someone by following someone.
But you got to learn how to follow to lead.
That's true. But you also had to take that leap to also know, when do I break the rules? When do I follow the rules? You had to know how to do both.
What are you doing around the music? What's going to live outside of that?
So we do have a music video out for Outside. It's on YouTube, and you could really not just hear, but you can see the dark fantasy element to it. Because that video was a pain in the ass to do. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
Because I had to wear night armor, and it was like 30 degrees outside. I'm like, man, I'm freezing my ass off. But it looks good on camera.
Nice. So give me a feel of the video if I haven't seen it. You said you were in armor.
Well, yeah, I was in armor.
Go ahead.
Like real armor. It was like real chainmail. It was heavy too.
Yes.
So I was just roaming around the forest, I was in the outside, and it was real snow outside because I'm from Detroit, so we just did outside.
Yeah.
We had some green screen too, so like.
Oh, so you spent some money on this?
Yeah.
Got you. So besides for music, what are some of your other interests?
Movies.
What kind of movies?
Take a guess. Fantasy.
Okay.
So I wanted to do movies before I got into film, but I figured, why don't I combine the two? Like, why don't I make music cinematic? So that's kind of how I came up with this whole idea, and I wanted to do medieval for my first one.
Is there merch that's going to come along with the project?
Yeah, down the road.
Gotcha.
Down the road for sure.
So what are some of the things that go to encompassing this dark fantasy world that you're trying to build?
Obviously, just I think the main thing is the music. Like, I try to musically, when I compose the music, produce the music, whatever you want to call it, I try to make it sound like you're in ancient times. But of course, I bring that trap element, bring that hip hop element, make it modern.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the first thing. And even the lyrics, I want to be timeless. Like, it's based on folklore.
Dope.
Based on a hero's journey. It's based, classic literature. I try to combine that up, but make it hip, make it cool.
Are you an avid reader?
Yes, I am.
Give me 3 of your favorite books.
I like Animal Farm.
Okay.
I like Jurassic Park. That's a good one too. I don't want to say 1984 because I already said Animal Farm. This is gonna be kind of an odd one out, but I like Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I just like Goosebumps.
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, I remember Goosebumps as a kid. Thank you for coming. Is there anything else we didn't speak about that you would like to speak about?
Yeah, well, whatever I'm doing now, it's an appetizer. Like, I have something bigger. Like, this, to me, what I'm doing now is like the prequel to like the movie.
When's the movie dropping? What's up with the movie? When's that coming?
The movie's next year. The movie's an album, but I call it a movie.
Gotcha.
Like, but you gotta have your origin story. Like, how did this guy become like this? Like, so I'm just painting that picture right now.
So this is the origin story.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I like the way you're setting this up for like a whole movie thing musically. That's dope. I can appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh man, you caught on quick though. Caught on quick. Some people, they're like, what is this guy talking about? I think he's crazy.
Crazy is a good place to be. It means you're thinking outside of the box.
Yeah. I try. Well, I try to just allow it to happen. I don't try to be crazy. I've learned to embrace it.
Gotcha.
Not hide from it. And that's what I'm learning to do every day.
I believe people need to lean into what they're good at more than shy from it. And you're leaning into it. So yeah. I feel that you'll have a future with that.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. Let them know how to follow you and be a part of your wave.
Yeah. So, once again, out on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. Music videos out too. Go on YouTube. And remember, follow me on Instagram at the 1ATG. Yeah.
There it goes. Thank you for coming again.
Yeah, my
Appreciate
pleasure.
you.
So,
ladies and gentlemen, that's a sit down. Come and catch the vibe. Welcome to Easy Weekend.
It's Easy Weekends.
Cats can't see me.